Hey guys, Anthony here from XXRC Garage, and finally it's not a rainy day. A little overcast, but not rainy, so I'll take that. The sun's actually supposed to come out later on today, but that means it's just going to get really hot. Right now it's nice and breezy and cool, so hopefully the wind's not disturbing the sound right now. So what I'm trying to get done today is talk about our drag cars. Just installed a new body on this car here. And this is my car with the race motor in it, the 3.5 turn. And I'll tell you, this thing, sorry, I was trying to see something inside there. It's brushless censored. I'm running a DECALS RX-8 in it, and this car's a fast car, and so we're going to run it today, but I'm going to run it with caution because I don't want to beat up the body yet. But that's one car. Is my old faithful car. Now, I don't know what it is about this car I like so much. Ooh, here's all the sand in this thing from the last time I ran. But this car here, I'm running a 6.5 turn motor in it. It runs really great. This was my Bandit build. So basically this was a Bandit, and took the front and rear off the Bandit, took the center chassis out, and I installed the Slash lower LCG chassis here. It was a pretty quick build, to be honest with you. And I mean, the hardest part is doing all the steering mechanisms, which it's not that bad once you've done it before. When you're trying to figure out the first time, yeah, it's kind of rough. But anyway, so yeah, this is one of my favorite cars. I run a lot. This one here, for the most part, runs extremely straight. I've got it tuned and dialed in right. The other car I've got, I just choose not to run it, and the only reason is it's got a 10.5 turn motor, so it's not going to go stupid, but got a new body on it. Another new body. And if you guys have been following me before, you've seen that body. That's one of the ones I painted, and to be honest with you, I did such a great job on it, I don't want to scratch it. But I know it's just a basic paint job. It's just blue. You know, there's no fancy lines or race stripes or anything on it, but it's the first time I ever took my time to paint one and didn't get blotches all over it. Like, for instance, I rushed the wing. You can see the wing. Got a blotch right there. So, but I'm not worried about the wing part of it. But yeah, this is it. I did switch my tires around and put the J Concepts on here for now. So that's what's on this car. Put all three down on the lineup. We tried to do this yesterday, and I had so much malfunctions it wasn't even funny, and I just didn't want to go through that today. So I figured, you know what, I need to get my content out, and that's why I'm here. This is the one with the 3.5, and we'll pull it up here to the starting line, and I'm going to go get my camera and bring it closer to me. So let's see what happens real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. A little icy, but again, I didn't heat up the tires. Alright, so first takeoff, I'm going to go take off, try to go fast, but I'm going to also go with caution. And let me go through what my travel on this one is. Okay, so I got my travel set on 95. That's my throttle travel. The only reason I got it set like that because right now it likes to take off and go sideways. So let's see what happens real quick. 3, 2, 1, go. A little icy, but again, I didn't heat up the tires. little body rub. Get a little body rub because I've never run the body yet. So, tires. Look a little bit more. Actually, back the GoPro up a little bit. I know it's got a pretty good field of view, but just in case. Alright, in the tires. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. So she's running really straight, running at 95. And that's just because my acceleration is not wide open. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set my throttle travel to, see I was at 95, let's go to 100. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, got a little squirrely, started trying to go left a little bit, turn around, bring it back. Just so you know guys, I'm not about wrecking my cars, I'm about driving my car. So, as you see, I was trying to go to the right, so we're going to take the wheelie bar and tweak it left. Something I learned from the street cars of the 707 or 707 street cars, depending if you're on Facebook or YouTube. YouTube is going to be street cars of the 707. They have a nice little round table thing they do. Talk about cars and setups. Awesome guys. I wish they were. I wish I was living closer to them, but unfortunately. So we tweaked the wheelie bar to the left, and so right now the left wheel of the wheelie bar is actually almost touching the ground, where the right one's up a little bit. And here's the reason why. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it just did try to go a little sideways, but it didn't make a turn. And here's what I'm gonna show you. You see the car taking off straight. So, ready, set. Look how straight it ran. Pretty cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my travel rate up a little bit more. So I'm at 100, and I'm getting good performance now at 100, which I wasn't getting before. So, and this was the hardest car to tune, just so you know. I mean, this car was the hardest to tune because of the speed this thing has. So, going back into my throttle, and we're going to go up to, let's go to 110. Click. Okay, this is at 110 travel. 3, 2, 1. Still tried to go a little right, but that was more of a tire spin. I'm going to move probably the GoPro to standby. 3, 2, 1. So you're starting, still trying to go left at 110. Whoa. Actually move this camera out here a little bit. You guys can kind of see. Okay, so I tweaked the wheelie bar to the right this time because she was going left. Let's see if that did anything for it. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that. Kept it straight. Now, just so you know, that is not all the fix-all. If you start getting spin out, and when I mean spin out, I'm talking the car takes off and it just goes berserko and goes sideways. That has a lot to do with the suspension. Once you tweak your suspension, so same theory goes with the wheelie bar. So if your wheelie bar, we'll forget the wheelie bar right now. If you're taking off, why does my camera look sideways? If you go to take off and your car is literally doing a donut, crashing, that's in your suspension. So if your car's going to the right on the left side, you want to add more wedge, which means add more spacers, or if you have the dial up one, you can dial it up, but you want to give it more E, so it'll straighten out when you take off. Once you get that fixed, then you want to do your wheelie bar trick. Again, Street Cars 707 taught me this via video, and I want to show you guys, so because if you guys don't know about them, I want to share with you. So these guys are awesome. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that. That's so beautiful. Wow. This thing is really performing awesome. Alright, back up to the line. This white line here actually represents the beginning of 132 feet, and there's a series of lines across the road down there that does the same thing. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, a little squirrely here for a second. So there you go, guys. The hardest one I've ever had to tune, and I'm a beginner, so probably for some of you old pros, not a big deal. But the hardest one for me to perform a complete tune was right there, and that is straight from the Street Car 707 handbook and videos that they have put out there. I followed their instructions. I watched their videos 2 or 3 times just to make sure I got it. Like I said, this is the car you saw in other videos that just completely lost it. Like, and I'll throw some clips in there to show you. You mark, you set,
go.
Hey, I knew this was going to do that. But now watch this. Might have a different body on it, just so you know. This car here was not the original Jeg car. The original Jeg car is actually the gray car, the one that runs really straight. This is going to be my chassis. I'm going to put the Corvette bodies on it because I got the body posts already set up to there. And again, ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, turned a little bit on me. So, another thing they talk about on 707 is just because you might have raced that first time and you got your wheelie bar set up, you might think, okay, I'm perfect. Well, you may not be perfect. There could be trash on the tires. You may have to wipe them down. There could be, wheelie bar could have got knocked out. Believe it or not, it happens. I went down there, the road's uneven, turned around, I probably hit the wheelie bar. Now you saw how this thing was going to the left again. So now, we're just gonna give it some more right again. And, ready, set, 3, 2, 1, go. See? Straight again. Now, I'm wobbling the wheel myself right now. I just wanted to show you guys this. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's turning. Okay. One thing I noticed just a few seconds ago, I don't know if I caught it on video, but when it's rolling, this road's not perfect. When I say it's not perfect, there's dips in it. So watch my wheelie bar, you can. It'll hit. Somehow or another, it was hitting on the way back, and I think that knocks it out of adjustment. 3, 2, Stop it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, keep trying to go now the other direction. So, anyway, the point is, wipe down your tires. Use baby wipes. You can wipe down your tires. Make sure they're clean. Inspect your tires before every run. That's one thing I learned on episode 14. Inspect your tires, because I didn't realize this, but it's not good to hold your car up and go wee and make your tires expand, because you can actually break your foam. When you break your foam, you might as well have a blowout, because you're basically going to be plop, 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 plop inside your tire, which is going to cause your car to go out of control. So I guess the big issue is bring extra slicks for the rear, because the front ones are never going to go bad, really, technically. And I mean, I guess it will, but you know what I'm saying. And baby wipes, and of course, just pre-tune your car when you're getting ready to do a setup and run, just so when you get ready to go out to the thing and set it up, you'll be ready to go. So again, I've run it 2 or 3 passes, and let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. This car feels like it wants to go left. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that. Now there's a dip in the road right here. Let me bring your car back. You can see where when they were doing asphalt construction here, they must have stopped the paving machine right here. There's a dip right there. Right there's a dip. You see the wobble in the car? So that can cause you to knock your wheelie bar out of alignment, and of course change the attitude of the car. Now, I don't know if it did or not. Let's see what happens. Okay, now we're going to be testing my other car, one I've had some issues with trying to get it set up. This has got a 3.5 turn motor in it and a DECALS RX-8 2nd gen. And I don't have the rubber tires on this one, so I'm going to have to deal with the steely things until my tires come in. Alright, you ready? You mark? You set? Go. Hey, I knew this was going to do that. 3, 2, 1. Nope, I guess I didn't mess with it. So, the biggest thing now is once you get your car running straight, if you can, then you want to start talking with your feet. So now, I got this thing running at 110. Time to play travel again. Let's go up to 115. Okay. Here it goes. 100. Travel 115 forward. 3, 2, 1. Holy crackers. That was faster. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but down there for some reason it likes to take off sideways. I don't know why. Okay. Real quick. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Back the car back. Ooh, these things go back up easy. Okay, let's go to throttle. Let's go up to 20. So now we're going to run at 120 throttle. Set. 120%. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay. Car's got a different attitude now. I did let off of it, and that's why you heard the body hit, the body rub. Because I don't want to crash the body. But if it happens, it happens. again. 3, 2, 1, go. Did try to go a little bit left, not off the line. And I don't know if that's just to do with tire spin